This update is for the morning of Wednesday, and we're at the 16th of November, 2022. You see behind me my ad for the What's Up Live webinar tomorrow. I'll start off with that. That's at 12:30 p.m. Central Time. Admission is free. You bring in your questions. You register online. You need a password. The link, obviously, it's a Zoom chat room, and away we go with it. So how do you get that? Well, I've emailed them out, but if you're not on my mailing list, it's very simple to get on it. Just come in here and give a click at the top. You'll move your cursor up there. You'll see an icon. Click it, fill out the form. When you get your user ID and password in a return email, you'll also see an area there. If you have questions for me, please ask them right through that. That lets me prepare them because the webinar begins. I'll open it at 12:15 p.m. tomorrow. I will start at 12:30 p.m. I end at 12:50 p.m. It's 20 minutes long. It is fast-paced. I cover as much as we can, and that's it. I do not post a recording of it on the website. I want you in it. That is the reason. And we do fill, and we're there. We're getting filled up already. Okay. So the next thing we want to look at, and let me get over here if I could for us. There we go. Markets. Coming down a little bit. Target released its earnings this morning, down 16% in case you're interested. Some downgrades at Home Depot, other things like that taking place. The dollar down a little bit, currency's up. Poland came out with the NATO and the United States, and it appears what's actually taken place is that an air defense system out of Ukraine apparently went after missiles. There were over 100 of them fired by Russia at different parts of Ukraine, must have hit one. The trajectory of that missile changed. It went into Poland, killed 2 people. It doesn't change the fact that people were killed because of the Russian attack. But it's not a direct aggressive move against a NATO member. That's the important thing, and that's very important. I don't know that they'll have the Article 4 meeting, let alone the Article 5 after this information. The good news is technology from NATO, able to track this all down and figure it out. Grain prices under a lot of pressure. It appears that this was enough to get Russia to say, okay, come the 19th, we'll extend the grain deal with a few caveats. They want to make sure that the grain is going to the needy countries, not to European countries that are rich in their opinion. They'd like some say on that. They still want to negotiate as best as they can something in the open markets for their own exports. I doubt that will happen after all this. So they've got to keep some semblance that they're human, and that probably is what's going on. Bonds and notes continue to see interest rates plunge, not go up, plunge. That's what you're seeing through here. The lockdowns in China continue. It weighs on these markets in a major fashion. If we take a look at the day's data today, and let's go to that if we could right now, the mortgage market headline, the index itself went up. So people on any little pullback, they're still buying what they have to buy. The purchase index up 4.6, but you're not getting the refis going on. Retail sales, advanced retail, up 1/10 more than the market was looking for. Ex-autos, though, double what the market was looking for. They left September numbers no change. Import-export price, well, we're importing a bit less inflation. It was down 0.2. They expected it down 0.4. But it's still, we're not importing as much inflation. They were hoping for a deeper drop. Export prices down 0.3. Petroleum prices down 1.2%. Then we get to the U.S. Federal Reserve industrial production and capacity. It was down in the production 0.1. They were looking for it up 0.1. And the capacity was at 79.9%. They thought it would be over 80%. They didn't get that. And worse numbers, if you look at September, they revised. And last night, President Trump, ex-President Trump, announced his candidacy. I find it very fascinating that Ivanka is not joining this round. In other words, she's standing back. I think she said she's going to pay attention to more of her personal life at this point because it is grueling. I think that's a telltale sign. That's myself. There's a lot of Republicans saying that the president should not throw his hat into the arena. You don't know. It's 2 years of this. It'll be at the very least very entertaining. We'll see what news and dirt the president has on Mr. DeSantis, if it even matters. Copper market fell. I put out a special update early this morning when this market was on a rally phase, and it looks to me as though copper, along with these other markets, want to pull back. I think it's all Chinese related. Again, remember to register for the webinar for tomorrow, and it's held at 12:30 p.m. Central Time. Simply take your cursor, move it anywhere at the top here, fill out the form, away you go. I'll see you at the end of the day with our market wrap-ups. Good trading to you.